If there was any doubt that Russia is Syria's protector on the UN Security Council, this encounter erased it. After he vetoed a resolution that condemned the chemical weapons attack in Khan Sheikhoun, the deputy Russian ambassador accused its sponsors, the US, the UK, and France, of being biased against Damascus.
If the goal of the Western partners in this resolution was to react to specific events in Khan Sheikhoun, well, then instead of a one-sided anti-Syrian slant, it should have aimed at making sure that the OPCW could implement its mandate to conduct an impartial investigation.
The Syrian ambassador went further, accusing Washington of illegally attacking Shaykhad airfield a week ago.
The Security Council should have condemned the American aggression against my country, rather than submitting a draft resolution to accuse the Syrian government of doing something that it did not do.
Even though the resolution failed, there was one surprise. China abstained, rather than cast a second veto as it might have in the past. A U.S. official credited the Chinese abstention to the close relationship established between the presidents Donald Trump and Xi Jinping during his recent U.S. trip. But there was also this from the U.S. ambassador.
To Assad and the Syrian government, you have no friends in the world after your horrible actions. The United States is watching your actions very closely. The days of your arrogance and disregard of humanity are over.
Earlier on Wednesday, the UN Special Envoy for Syria gave his regular update on efforts to end the civil war. Staffan de Mistura wouldn't say whether the U.S. airstrike was legal, but he said it has affected the negotiations.
The recent developments, both the chemical attack and the recent U.S. military strike, have been a reminder and, in my opinion, a stimulator for the feeling that there is an urge, a real urge, for a diplomatic surge.
The Russians had drafted their own resolution that would call for a new group to investigate the Khan Sheikhoun attack. But it's not clear if they're going to ask for a Security Council vote, knowing there are 3 countries ready to veto it in turn. Rosiland, Al Jazeera at the United Nations.